You know what I don't get, right? Obviously, there's people over there saying, I don't want guns anymore.
Yep.
But why are there so many people like, I need guns? Like, I don't get the whole gun obsession. You know what I mean?
Okay. I can somewhat understand because if guns have been legally sold for all these years and literally everyone and their dog has a gun, I'd want a gun. Like, if I knew that I was living in a street where 8 out of the 10 people on my street had a gun, I would want a gun. But simply for the fact of saying, because it's such a tricky argument because the core argument is right. Like, you should be able to protect yourself in your own home from intruders and all that type of yaga.
Yeah.
That is an argument that I don't disagree with. But it's you should have background checks. You should have mental health checks. You should be doing every 3 months. Go in to see a psychologist. Have a 2-hour session with a psychologist. Just talk about your life. Talk about what's going on. Are you having relationship issues? Are you having work issues? Are you having issues with family? You know what I mean? Like, you should be able to go in and say to someone, like, this is what's going on in my life. And if they turn around, like a unbiased professional turns around and says, like, look, you're in an ishy place right now. You don't need a weapon that can end a life in a single motion.
Yeah, because the idea though with that is great, but logistically,
it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
Yeah. So that's why I think
it could create a lot of jobs. we need psychologists, you know.
Yeah, it could, I guess. But realistically though, it's not an actual functional thing to do that. Like, it does sound good to run things like that. It's idealistic,
but it's not realistic.
Yeah, exactly. And it's but the thing I don't get, like, okay, I get you in your sense when you're saying, everyone has one, I want one, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, what if they just cut it full stop?
And do like a buyback.
Just a buyback or something. You know what I mean?
Where they buy all the guns back.
Because like in Australia, we can have guns, but like it's not like that. We can get guns if you want to hunt, recreational. We do all the checks like this and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But it's not common for everyone and their dog to have a gun. Yeah. But if you're the type that enjoys hunting or whatever it is, you have that function.
If anything, I'd say it's kind of voodoo to have a gun
in Australia.
Yeah, like realistically, the only people that have guns are people on farms.
Yeah.
And trap end them.
Yeah.
Like, realistically, those are the only people that have them.